Let's go Nuggets!
Yes, sir.
It's been sketchy.
We need to trade MPJ and get more depth. We signed Jamal to way too big of a contract.
That's bullshit. I'm sorry for the language, but I think we got it. I think we still got it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to another episode of Dashin on the Streets.
This might look familiar, since it is a re-upload because your boy got shadow banned for talking about the orange guy and the hee-hee girl. So if you've already seen the video, watch it again. It's good. And if you don't want to, I get it. As one chronically online person once said, ball up top.
We're also questioning if the Denver Nuggets will peacefully transfer power as being the top team to beat in the West. And if the tubby white guy has anything to say about this, Jokic in this instance, then we know damn well a fight is going to be put up.
Election day wasn't going to stop me from marching on my mission of hearing from the beautiful people of this beautiful place.
So I'm here in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado as part 3 of 30 of me going to every single NBA stadium in the entire nation, you too, Toronto, to find out what the hell keeps these fans going. First and foremost, brother, what's your name?
Wyatt.
Henry.
Hartley. Cameron Marshall.
Elijah.
Carson.
Hop. Joey.
Tyler. Pedro. Ian.
I'm Abby.
Xavier.
Marco.
Alec.
We're seeing that the NBA media is talking down on the Nuggets, saying that their championship window is closed. How do you feel about that?
I think it is true.
It's true?
I think it's true. I'm a Nuggets fan completely, but I think it's true. Agreed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This hurts to hear, guys.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, you do.
That's bullshit. I'm sorry for the language, but I think we got it. I think we still got it. I think we, even with Westbrook and everybody in it, Jokic, I think still got it.
It's not closed. It's still open.
Not closed, but we were talking about it. They really need to lock in. That's what they need. Yeah, Jokic has been playing. He's been putting up his numbers every game. But Michael Porter, who did good last finals, but these beginning few games, he's looking rusty. Christian Braun, he's been doing phenomenal. So, I mean, we're there. We're solid.
I hope that's not true. It seems like it, but I guess we'll find out, right?
If they can do it once, they can do it again.
I think it's stupid. I mean, we got the guys, we got the pieces. I think once we gel together, it should be smooth sailing. I mean, Minnesota got worse. The only team I'm really scared of in the West is OKC, but if we beat them, I don't think anybody can hang with us.
Hey, just like what the Broncos say, let Russ cook, right?
Let Russ cook.
Let Russ cook. Hey, he's starting off, kind of chill right now, but he's going to ramp up for sure. I mean, hey, and Jokic too. He's dropping like 40 points a game. I'm not worried.
Yeah, right. We're just going to go on a win streak here, and we're just going to start winning some games, and we're going to look hot. Like, everyone's going to start shooting great, and everyone's going to get all these assists, and Jokic is always going to hit a triple-double, just like always.
Just wait. You're gonna find out. The season's early, Anything that comes after this, we'll see. We'll see.
I don't agree with that. I think we're winning it this year. We have a rough start, but we got it this year.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's bullshit. No, we got Christian Braun is stepping it up where KCP left a hole. But Christian Braun is going to step up and fill that hole. Westbrook took him a couple of games to get a feet under him. I think he's going to still contribute to this team a lot. And the rest of the team is doing really well. Watson's going to be stepping up, I think, here pretty soon. Strother adds a little bit of fire that we didn't always see in that guy in the last couple of years. But man, he's a little firecracker. He keeps that team alive. Yeah, the shooting could be better.
Yeah.
We got to work on the shooting, but I think if that comes together, we have a championship level team.
No, I think it's still wide open. As long as we got Jokic and our starters and our bench all together as a unit, I think we'll be good.
With the loss of KCP in this past offseason, do you think guys like Christian Braun or Julian Strother will be able to, amp up that production in place of him?
I think it's going to take another couple of years for Strother. Christian, I think, has been our most consistent player this year, other than Jokic. He's been our second best player.
Those two guys feeling well, but it's bigger than KCP. It's all across the board. Even a guy like Jay Huff, UVA fan here, Jay Huff should still be on the roster.
I think it'll be great to see. We definitely got a good mentor in Russ, so I definitely think they will. And I think it'll be great to have Russ as like a mentor for them off the bench. And yeah, I think they'll definitely step into their own.
I definitely think that. I think Christian Braun's going to step up. I think he's going to be maybe a sixth man, maybe a seventh man. We don't know yet, but he's definitely stepping up for sure.
Oh, yeah, CB's definitely going to bring the house down. He knows how to drive to the basket. He knows how to shoot. We saw that insane dunk the other night. So, I'm just excited to see him blossom into a great starter.
Definitely, because Christian Braun, he's done nothing but stepped up. He's got so much heart and fire, and the way he dunked on Rudy Gobert the other day. I love that. So Yeah, and KCP isn't doing too well in Orlando right now. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I like what the young guys are doing, stepping up.
Hey, I got nothing to add. He said it all right there. Christian Braun is on fire right now. I haven't seen much from P. Watt quite yet, but we'll see.
Christian Braun just posterized, what's his name? Gobert. So I think we're still on fire. I think we still got it, and I think Christian Braun's on fire, and I think he's doing good for the starting lineup.
I think with KCP being gone, CB has to step up quite a bit. But I think so far this year he's done his role pretty well. Just needs to be more consistent on offense. And with Peyton Watson, I think if he keeps playing defense as well as he has been, I think we have a strong chance.
Yeah. Are you a fan of Christian Braun, Mr. White Guy?
Yeah, I am. I think they have a lot of good mentors on the team, like Jokic and Murray and stuff like that. So I think they'll do pretty well.
Christian Braun, yes. Julian, I'm not sure yet.
TBD?
The problem is the production Christian Braun had on the bench needs to be replaced.
He just got to play more, see what the NBA's like, bro. It's a new team with veterans that have won. So, like you said, it's a change.
Yeah.
It's a change. So, we're fans. We're here with it, but it's been sketchy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They already have. I think they've shown a lot of promise already. Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely.
You a big Christian Braun fan?
Oh, yeah, huge. Yeah, he's a winner. He's a winner. Championship, for sure.
Do you think there needs to be any moves before this trade deadline to make sure the Nuggets are contenders, or do you like the team we have now?
I like the squad we have. If you go a little further down the bench, I wish they'd pick up a couple of good three-point shooters. Some on the outside, give Joker a little bit of room.
Yeah.
If they get a double Joker in the middle like they always do, you can't have a hole in that system. There's not enough room. You'd have to have a good shooter. So a little bit deeper on the bench, I think throwing a few good three-point shooters in there would be a great mix.
Yeah.
There's a few out there. I don't know which ones they can get and what they'd have to give up for it. So that's above my pay grade.
I think I like the squad we have now. If we get rid of a couple people, it depends on who we bring in, but this is definitely a contention team as it is.
Absolutely. I think we need to trade MPJ and get more depth. I think we signed Jamal to way too big of a contract. I think that's terrible.
He mentioned the Jamal contract. That might be untradeable. It's always a sexy idea to want to trade, though. You got to work through it first.
I like the team where we're at now. I like how we're just driving to just be a more five-person team and work together to make sure that we shoot the basket more efficiently and make all the shots that we put up.
Yeah, I heard the rumors about Lonnie Walker. They're possibly interested in Lonnie Walker. I'd like to get him.
I don't know. I'm with him at the moment. Honestly, it's still too early. That's my thing right now. It's too early. Let things play out a little bit longer.
I think the current roster is just fine. We just got to get some chemistry together, and once we get chemistry and we get some offense and some defense together, then we can pull together.
Well, yeah, I think definitely they'll look into upgrading that bench. Hopefully, it's just been a struggle this year so far. So I think as long as we do that, maybe one or two more moves, I think we'll be pretty set. We're still have our starting five, which has been the best in the NBA so far. So I think we can make a run.
I'm a believer in this team. No, I think we got a strong bunch of guys. I think we're good to go. And trade deadline coming up, that doesn't mean a thing to me, man. Let's go, Nuggets.
Yes, without question.
Bench.
With the bench,
With
yes.
the bench. Bench needs help. If we want Russell to run, Christian is the only one that can compete in speed. So he needs help too. Just as much Jokic needs help. So they just need help.
What do y'all think? You need more shooting?
Yes, without question, yes. We need more shooters.
Yeah.
We need more depth.
Well, yeah, speaking of Russ, man, we saw he had a kind of a rough start at the beginning of this season. Sounds like you're okay with him being that mentor and staying on the team, or do you want him gone if you can get something for him?
I'm for sure a big fan of Russ. I feel like a lot of people just watch the box score and they don't just pay attention to the actual game. And he's an amazing defensive presence, and he's been dishing out plenty of assists. And I think he's perfectly fine. I don't agree with all the hate towards him.
The leadership he brings to the squad is great. And you're talking about a minimum contract player.
Yeah.
He's not taken away from the team. You got a couple big contracts out there that they could probably do better than. Zeke's pretty good, but for the money, I think they could do better. It's just, that's how it is. You can't blame any fault on a veteran who is a great player and he's a minimum contract player. So why would you ever get rid of him? I mean, you move him down the bench, you don't use him as much, that's fine if you think he's not helping a lot. But no, you got to keep him on the team, keep him on the team for leadership. And honestly, I think he's there anyway. I think he's there, he's solid enough still. And if his shooting gets together, yeah, he'll be a good contributor to the team.
I think he is fine. He's an enigma. He gives and he takes perfectly. One play he will be terrible. He goes back down the court and makes up for it immediately. And so he evens out, in my opinion.
I'm liking the Westbrook energy so far. He's the first guy to help somebody up off the floor. He's the first one high-fiving guys out of the line. You know, that energy's nice. We haven't had a guy like that really in a while, so. He's a Hall of Famer, by the way. Let's not forget that.
We'll see.
I think he's going to be a great role player. He was one of the GOATs in his prime. He's definitely going to come in clutch during the latter half of the season.
No, he's going to stay. I just think we're going to put him more in a rotation of like different people to play with, just to see who he vibes with.
He wants a ring.
Yeah, I think he should stay. I mean, if people are saying that he should leave, then they didn't see his game against Brooklyn the other night. Like, he was balling, and he played great defense against, the Jazz. He played great defense against the Jazz. So, I mean.
The Jazz are bad in general, but.
Yeah,
no, it's good.
Still good D.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good defense. Like, that's what we need. We've had defensive issues for years. So, you know, that's what we need in this team.
He's been in the league for a long time, and, you know, this is a new team, new players, and higher altitude. So, definitely, I think he'll get there eventually.
I'm a huge Westbrook fan, man. I'm not even going to lie. Even before he came to the Nuggets, I've been a Westbrook fan. I was here for that triple-double game when he got the 42nd triple-double. I was on my feet for him then. I'm on my feet for him now.
I cannot believe that these people talk to me in the harsh Denver fall. So, Nuggets fans, you have my utmost respect for standing out there talking to the crazy guy in the suit.
And thank you so much, Denver Nuggets fans, for having me out here. I mean, I think I got a little bit more faith than some of you, and some of y'all are just flat out delusional.
Okay, but for real, let's wrap it up. The Arizona kid can't do this anymore. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, have a phenomenal rest of your day.